Hello, good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are and whenever you are watching this. And this is, as I'm sure you know, if you're watching this, WANC.
In the year 2012, quite a lot of things happened, and that's my contribution.
2012 was a good year. We survived an apocalypse. Like the first major apocalypse since May 2011. That's a big deal. Like all good years, 2012 started in January, where pretty much fuck all happened.
News. One of the things that I really didn't care about, and I don't know if that makes me less British or whatever, the Diamond Jubilee.
February was the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. Officially. Like, no one really cared until, like, June, when they had a big concert about it, and, like, will.i.am, for some reason, was singing Happy Birthday with Stevie Wonder.
You think she's got an easy job? I turn up at work, have breakfast, continue eating all the way until I finish, which is probably about 5 hours later, go home and play FIFA, and get paid for that. So, yeah, maybe you should celebrate my Diamond Jubilee.
It seems a bit pointless, but apparently people liked it. Personally, I'd rather like the Queen do something like seriously cool.
It's not even, like, the longest any Queen's been going. I mean, all she's really done is live, which is kind of like the minimum requirement for a human being. But she's done it for a pretty long time.
Like hire a massive place like Buckingham Palace or something, won't be a problem. Kit it out with, like, you know, lights and, you know, loads of surround sound systems everywhere. It's, yeah, system. Absolutely dominate the crap out of it. You know, just everywhere, you know. And the Queen is the DJ, and you can give her requests, and then, like, Philly is, like, just nearby going, you know.
So Whitney Houston finally got a wish of being taken to the clouds above. It wasn't related to drugs, right? They quite clearly said, no, it's not. It wasn't related to drugs. It might have been related. It wasn't caused directly by drugs.
I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't give a crap. I get it. She's amazing, supposedly, at singing. Or was amazing. And, you know, it's the same with Amy Winehouse. I feel sorry that it's happened, but it's not like they couldn't stop it. They are famous, and I know for a fact, I don't know about this Whitney Houston bloke, but Amy Winehouse went to rehab. And she said, no, no, no.
I'm trying to think of some smack jokes, but it's just not coming. Shit.
Oh yeah, there was that internet campaign, Coney 2012.
Coney 2012. What a great thing to happen.
It was ridiculous. It was just to try and apprehend this guy abusing child soldiers in Uganda.
Apparently Coney had a lot of his own kids. Like, he used kids in warfare, which, you know, I don't agree with, but a lot of them could have been his own kids. Really, he was just trying to carry on the family business.
But apparently, Joseph Coney has got 88 wives as of 2007. Oh wait, I thought I said 88 wives from 2007. It's getting quite close to my record, me being an Indian.
Coney has been missing since, like, 2006. He's probably dead anyway. He's, you know, at the very least he's just been forced into hiding, and he ain't coming out anytime soon. Living in a cave somewhere. Or probably just living in his house, to be honest. That's where Osama was.
After it became pretty famous, the director of the guy, the very handsome guy with the nice hair and whatnot, no, not me, not David either, the other dude, not James, definitely not James, He was found running around naked in San Diego shouting crap.
Just shortly after this whole video blew up, he was running around San Diego naked. Just running around naked, apparently shouting stuff about like the devil is, you know, like repent your sins or something like that. Just running around. Nutter. So basically that whole campaign accomplished fuck all. Pretty much.
Any publicity is good publicity, which is probably what North Korea is trying to do. North Korea's best Korea.
It cost them a fuckload of money. It cost them like $1 billion. I didn't even know they used dollars in North Korea.
Yeah, they started testing missiles and stuff. Or they also blew parts of South Korea up or something, but I think I'm making that up.
Gotta love those North Koreans. Like Kim Jong-il died in the last year, and now we got Kim Jong-un, who's taken over. I don't think he's done that bad. He hasn't been too bad. He did try to launch... It's not really a missile. Apparently it's not a missile. People were saying it was a missile test, but apparently it wasn't, so that's cool.
Yeah, North Korea. When did they attack South Korea as well? Because remember there was some shelling going on down there.
So North Korea sent up another satellite just this last month, and I think that one was successful. I don't think the war's ended yet. I think it was around the time of December 21st, so people were a bit like, whoa. Jimmy Carr was involved in some fairly shady tax avoidance scheme, and so were a load of other people, but they're not as famous. He said it was morally wrong. He apologised, being like, I didn't consider the morals, but it's like, he doesn't really give a fuck. He was just saying that to save face, really.
Jimmy Carr, right, along with businesses this year have been, you know, like Starbucks, I'm sure you've heard, they've avoided VAT. Yeah, tax, not VAT. Well, I don't know, VAT is a tax, I think, or something. With Starbucks and other companies like Vodafone and companies like that, which are complete dickheads, to be honest.
It was completely legal. It was very genuine pay. It was very legal. It was like 16-year-old legal.
The companies, it's not like they're not making enough money. It's just the fact that the people at the top are like, I want more money. And then the people at the bottom are like, oh, I'm not getting paid any more money. And something should happen. I wouldn't mind it, like, them not paying tax if the people at the bottom feeders, were being paid more, not the people at the top. But we all know that's not how it goes on, you know? This is how it happens. This is how it happens. People at the top, the big sort of fat fishes, they were like, we have so much fish. Because they eat fish. And then all the little fishes are like, I don't know what I'm saying, but basically big fish, small fish, little fish. Yeah.
If I had that much money, I probably wouldn't go to the effort of avoiding tax. I'd just be like, fuck it. I got loads of money anyway, who gives a fuck? You know, pay my taxes, do the community some good, but...
Jimmy Carr, fair enough, mate. You know, if I was in your situation, and I was like, I can save, I don't have to pay tax on all this money, hell yes! I would like to think. I wouldn't. But we all know we would. If we can avoid tax, why not? Do you know what I mean? And if no one finds out, no one's going to get hurt. Well, except for the economy, but let's not go there.
In July, we had a pretty big scientific breakthrough, which was the Higgs boson, the God particle. And, like, yeah, no one really knows what that actually is. But it's cool, it's important, right? Like, there's an equation involving some mass that doesn't, like, work out, and, you know, the Higgs boson thing, it explains it. So that's all cool. Recently, they were saying that there might be, like, more than one Higgs boson thing. So there might be 2 of them, or even more. Because they found some weird results. So, you know.
Yeah, the Swiss thing was going round and round. I don't want to say much about that.
Ah, that's it. Second Batman film. The Batman Dark Knight Rises. Is that it? See, I like that film, but it was just the thing that made it was Catwoman. I had Anne Hathaway as my background on my desktop for, well, since it came out to about now. I've now changed it to Jennifer Lawrence. This is one that I quite like. You know, Gundam style. I know everyone's heard about it.
I think we all know the Gangnam Style dance now. If you don't, you're lying.
Oh yeah, Gangnam Style. Weird thing about Gangnam Style, I was a bit apprehensive about it, but once it got, you know, quite, well, millions, hundreds of millions of views and whatnot, I started doing Gangnam as well. I would record myself, but I've already shamed myself enough. Yeah, girls just don't dig it, or me. Apparently it's got over like 1 billion views, which is, if you think about it, 1/6 of the population of the world.
It's a cool song with a cool dance. Fuck, 1 billion views.
Here we are. 1,055,949,365 views. Oh, ooh, all these hipsters now are saying, "Oh, it's too mainstream. I can't dance to this. I need more, like, you know, hipster music." Just fucking dance to it. Yeah, it annoys me when people, as soon as something becomes popular, can't like it because they have to be anti-mainstream, right? No, you don't. Like what you like. Don't stop liking things because your brain's like, oh, other people, loads of people like this. I should like something that isn't liked a lot.
I mean, you hear it in the club, right? And you just see everyone just being like, just doing it badly, doing it really, really badly. Just moving their arms around like this. It's great. It's fantastic. It's really entertaining. I'm glad it exists.
It was overplayed, and I can understand, like, any song becomes too annoying after a while, but don't take the piss, you know? Something, I gotta admit, brought a tear to my eye whenever I watch clips, the Olympics, and for this I'm going to take my jumper off.
I was actually part of the Olympics. I was working as part of the technology team, and it was great. The athletes seem to be more approachable than well, film stars and shit, because they have loads of convoys and fat bouncers around them. Oh, now I get why they're called bouncers.
If you were English, everyone was just like, yes, this is fucking awesome. It was so epic. It was just like, there was Jessica Ennis, Mo Farah, what a ledge. Jessica Ennis though,
I do kind of feel like I should have actually gone to see the Olympics, because they weren't very far away from me. I just watched them on TV. I mean, it's just good really, isn't it? But you have to travel to get there, you have to pay extortionate prices for drinks, you know? I'm just sitting at home in the buff, just letting it all hang out, right? With like a beer in one hand, right? You know how much that beer cost me? It cost me £1.
We did quite well actually. Every day we were winning medals and shit, which is why all the money we paid in towards the athletes' training and stuff went well really.
Danny Boyle did the Olympic opening ceremony, and it celebrated all the great British music, like One Direction. You know, who doesn't love them?
Yeah, I was actually at the rehearsal of the opening ceremony as well, so I'd seen it before, you know, any of you bitches saw it.
This was the 30th Olympics, which they call like the XXX Olympiad, which sounds more exciting than it actually is. I didn't see any boobs.
Those abs, like sexy female abs, you know, just damn.
The best part was I bumped into this he has loads of lunch in his arms. I was like, what a fat bastard. And he was just like, excuse me, could you help me? I have to be the VIP convoy of the French president or something. You have to get me to the fencing quickly because they're about to leave. I just got this call. And he's sweating buckets from his bald head. And I was like, oh, serves right for being a fat prick. And he goes down the whole length of the Excel with me sort of escorting him through and just swearing at everyone. I was like, mate, just calm down.
Well, it's like the Paralympics, which is like, apparently it means parallel to the Olympics. That's what the para is, despite the fact that, you know, everyone would assume it's like paralysed. That's what it sounds like to me. I always thought it was like the paralysed Olympics. You got people in wheelchairs and stuff, right? But no, it's Parallel Olympics. I just don't think it's a very good name if that's what you're going for. They made a big deal about the Paralympics over here because Channel 4 was hosting it, and they're like, yeah, we can get the actual Olympics, but, you know, we don't want them. They're shit. We got the Paralympics, way better. There should really just be an event which is like the 100-meter sprint for white people.
There's something about Jimmy Savile, well, something quite great. Something quite big, kind of my penis.
Jimmy Savile. Ooh, he died back in like 2011, I think it was, that he died. But it's just coming through now that he was like a major child molester, like the godfather of child molesting.
Yeah, everyone seems to be a sex offender who molests children these days. I mean, it's weird how once something comes into the news, everyone sort of jumps on the bandwagon and it was like, oh, you know, this happened and that happened to me as well. Oh, look, I'm cool, I got molested by an old guy as well. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but you know.
I've been playing a little game, like, where we come up with alternate, like, film titles, like, replace film titles with Savile. When Harry Met Savile. What else? Sleepless in Savile.
Yeah, it turns out the lead singer of Lost Prophets, which I still think should be spelled as two different words, but yeah, whatever. That lead singer has had allegations of child abuse against him as well, which is a shame really, because I thought he was a pretty cool guy who isn't afraid of anything, but turns out he's not a pretty cool guy and he's probably quite afraid of the police right about now.
13 going on Savile, right? 13 going on Savile.
Mustafa Ismail.
This guy is Egyptian. They call him the Egyptian Popeye.
Now, if you've ever seen a photo of him, hopefully David can upload a photo now. His arms, okay. Most guys when they go to the gym, right, even guys who are on steroids, do not look like him. And the reason for him looking like this, it just looks like fat arms. He's a moron who pumps his arms full of oil, synthol. If he says anything different, which he has done already, and has been claiming that he does it because he eats a ridiculous diet that even professional, like, guys who do professional competitive eating, right, and actually make a living off it, they don't eat that much. They eat that much on one of their days where they're doing competitive eating. They do not eat that every day. If they did, they would die. He's just so stupid. Like, and then he says he can't use synthol because he hasn't got enough money. Bollocks. You're saying that's natural? Fuck off. His body's like sort of a bit flabby and a bit fat, and he's just got these stupid arms which make him look like a complete dickhead. Oh, fucking stupid. And I mean, if you probably heard about that other guy who ages ago originally set the world record for the largest arms, also injected himself with synthol, and his arms eventually burst. I'm hoping that'll happen to this guy. Fucking idiot!
Something about Obama being president for 4 more years. There was a very, very racist joke about it. I'm just gonna Google it.
So Obama won, which is great. People who think Mitt Romney should have won are complete morons. Although I understand he would have done good things for the economy. If Obama and Romney could have worked together and been like, I need your help, Romney. And Romney's like, I'm not good enough without you, Obama. Let's work together.
Obama, happy to serve. Yes, joke.
I heard a lot of like stuff against Romney. I was getting a lot of shit like he's gonna bring about the end of the world and all this, you know, he's gonna sort of slaughter anyone who's ever looked at a man a bit funny.
They could have made a decent bash at it, but instead someone had to win or something. I don't know. See, in MasterChef the Professionals I recently watched on TV, the end result, 2 chefs win. 2! That's what should have happened there. They should have been like, you know, they should have got John Turode out. In my mind, that's what happened, and that's what's happening right now.
Obama's the kind of guy you'd want to have a beer with, you know? I'm glad he got into the office again. Probably reducing my chances of ever getting a beer with him, to be honest.
Yeah, which is something along the lines of, you know, him being the only man happy to serve 4 more years or something. I'm sorry for letting you down on this, but I just can't be bothered to Google that.
Well, I guess that's the end of 2012. It's a shame because it kind of had a nice ring to it. So now we gotta look forward to 2013. Unlucky for some, probably me.
That's the news. All of it. I hope you enjoyed it.
The British Charmeleon, Jimmy Carr. The British Charmeleon, Jimmy Carr said, Charmeleon. Wait, how does Charmeleon say? Charmander. Charizard doesn't even talk.
Hold up. How are you?